Steve, what are we working on here?
I'm not working.
But Jeremy is.
I'm playing, but yeah, we're trying to design a new kit for the kids for Tech Fest. And,
And this is
and this
a
is
prototype for it?
No, this is not a prototype, but it is a working model. And what we're going to do is take the circuit out and make our own schematic here. And that's going to be pretty close to what it is, but we still have to hook up the tuning, which is voltage controlled oscillator. So we still have to work on getting that together.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to see that we got some projects going.
Yeah, and we got the volume control here, and this part over here is the amplifier. So instead of using a big speaker, we got a little micro speaker, which will save us, about $1.
Okay. That sounds cool.
So
I mean, because you're looking at doing this for Tech Fest, and you're looking at doing this for
very low cost. So we're trying to keep the cost about $10 or so.
Right, and that's understandable because you're going to have a lot of kids out there, and they're all going to be interested. And it's a start for them in electronics, and hopefully a start into amateur radio as well.
That's right. Yeah. And the thing is, getting to building kits, building projects. And if we get them to build their first project, hopefully they'll be able to take this and go a little bit further. A lot of the kids probably are not going to be that technical oriented, but at least this will give them a little bit of idea of how things are put together.
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
And I think it's a little more actually what the chip we're using here, the SI4825. It's an all built-in. It's an AM, FM, and shortwave.
Oh, so it. Okay.
AM, FM, and shortwave. So this is a kit, a radio that he bought from China.
I've seen a few of those, and I was wondering.
Yeah. And so this one here has your solar power,
Okay.
and it has, these are your switches. I guess these switches will switch in and out depending on what band you are. Like this here is for AM and shortwave.
Right.
And of course you have your little rod antenna for your FM.
Right. And probably for shortwave as well.
So
Yeah.
we have confirmed that both speakers work.
Okay, good.
So keep wireless speakers.
Yeah.
Both
Well, I'm glad we're getting development on that.
We're
Obviously, you're going to need some volunteers as well for Tech Fest. So
Well, when we start to nest them together, that's the thing. And I told Jeremy, I said, I'll write the tech manual, but we got to get a working manual, and he has to order a new PC board.
Yeah.
And we're going to have the wires where they're solid wires that he can actually plug in and build the circuit. Once we get the circuit prepared.
Much like the Radio Shack type ones where you something like that.
And did you work on the Tech Fest a few years ago?
Yeah, I've been there.
Instead of using springs, we're going to have posts, and the wires are going to plug into the post. So
Okay.
we're getting away from the springs and going to that.
Yeah. Okay.
But then again, it's a little bit more. You got capacitors, resistors, but you have an integrated circuit that's going to be on the board. So we're going to have to use get somebody to flow solder those in and get main boards done.
Again, we're trying to make it as simple as possible for them to do, and
then the resistors we're going to put on the board, and then they can run the wires from the resistors to each of the legs, so they can tie them together.
sounds good.
So I hope it's going to work out good.
Well, I do too. Thanks for the for the update, and hopefully I try to get something in this month in the RF carrier about it, and maybe get you some volunteers going.
Oh
so.
yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.